Hello there, you're watching India Today and this is our top focus. At this hour, we're getting you all the details of the voting in 68 constituencies of hill state of Himachal Pradesh, which is underway as we speak. The ruling BJP is eyeing history on the back of its development agenda. The Congress is hoping the voters go by the 4-decade-old tradition of voting out incumbents. Chief Minister Jairam Thakur says people of the state have already decided to go with Modi. More than 55 lakh voters in the hill state will decide the fate of 412 candidates, including incumbent Chief Minister Jairam Thakur. The 2017 Assembly elections witnessed the highest ever voter turnout at nearly 76% in Himachal's electoral history. All arrangements have been put in place and poll panel has prohibited exit poll projections until voting in the state ends.
फीडबैक बहुत अच्छा आ रहा है और वो फीडबैक इस तरह का आ रहा है कि साथ के साथ लोग वोट डाल रहे हैं। और दूसरी बात जो इम्पोर्टेंट चीज है कि सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज वो ये है कि शांतिपूर्ण ढंग से लोग मतदान करें। जिस क्षेत्र से विवाद बढ़ रहे हैं।
Your father is not around, a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. But do tell us, how do you see, how kicked are you about this election? You know, this is a swing state. A lot of people say one time it's BJP and one time it's Congress. So you sure about Congress coming back?
We are 100% sure that we are coming back to power. And it is not only about the swing states, or it is not only about the revolving door, but it is about the failed delivery of the promises that the previous government and their party had made in the 2017 assembly elections. And ironically, as I said earlier also, that the person who led the party to power was not heading the state in the last 5 years. So definitely there was a huge trust deficit in the people. And whatever promises they said, in spite of tall claims that we are working as a double-engine government with support from the central government, and in spite of Mr. Modi coming here on a number of occasions, we respect him personally.
I'm going to come to that because big guns have been out as far as BJP is concerned. We've seen Yogi Adityanath, we've seen Amit Shah, we've seen a lot of power, including Prime Minister Narendra Modi making several trips.
They're most welcome to come to the state, but as I said, these elections were fought on localized issues, on issues that were concerning the people of the state, and they were fought by the people of the state, and on the performance of the state government. As far as them coming here and trying to build a national narrative, that is not going to work here.
Going across straight to these pictures from Himachal Pradesh. These are pictures coming in from Shimla. Mosmi has more details on that. Mosmi, what's really going on right now in Rampur? Where you are, tell us more.
So Pratibha Singh and Vikramaditya right there in the pictures. You can see that here they are at the Shani temple in Rampur, where they've come to give their offerings today on this big day. These are nervous moments for politicians. Weeks of campaigning coming to an end, Himachal going to the polls, and naturally it is a testing time for all politicians, especially for Veerbhadra Singh's family. This is the first time a man who was considered a performing chief minister, fought 11 elections, 4 parliamentary elections, had remained at the centre twice. He was the minister at the centre and a 6th-time chief minister. So his legacy, you know, the mammoth legacy of Veerbhadra Singh, and these are testing times because it's also a litmus test whether Pratibha Singh and Vikramaditya can actually carry on this legacy, and whether this politics of legacy will actually work. And here you are, you know, both of them, the son and mother duo, trying to put the best foot forward on this important day. We've seen a very hectic campaign by them. Pratibha Singh, of course, is the chief of Himachal Pradesh. There's also a lot of factionism in the ranks of the Congress party. Amit Shah had hit out saying there are several chief ministers probables in the Congress party. We will have to wait and see whether that power tussle really carries on after the results are out. But here in the pictures at the Shani temple, Pratibha Singh and Vikramaditya offering their prayers. We've seen politicians often turn to God after the hectic campaigning is over, everything. And today, in fact, in this dance of democracy, the voters are the gods who will actually exercise their franchise, and that's why it's very pertinent that the voters do come out to vote. But here you can see this is the Satluj river where the last rites of Veerbhadra Singh were performed, and on the other side this very beautiful hill state you can see Kullu, where there is also rebellion in the ranks of the BJP candidate being opposed by the local BJP leaders. So a lot of factionism in the BJP as well, but here leaders coming out and trying to, after wooing the voters, trying to in fact, be at the God's temple to pray that their efforts and their hard work actually pays dividends. Clearly, if you see, Vikramaditya is with us and we'll take a reaction from him. Vikram, 1 second. You've already done it. So we'll try and speak to Vikram there, but here you can see that Pratibha Singh coming out, and importantly, the entire legacy of Veerbhadra Singh. It's very important to note that it was during his tenure that electrification of Himachal Pradesh really happened, and the BJP is actually talking about the Veerbhadra model as far as, the Congress coming back to power is concerned. They're trying to make it a localized battle between the Congress versus Jairam Thakur. It is not Congress versus PM Modi, but it is Congress versus Jairam Thakur is what clearly the Congress is saying. So Sneha, it's interesting to note, because Upper Shimla and Lower Shimla politics has been, bitterly divided between them, and Veerbhadra Singh was a leader who tried to bridge that gap. He did contest from Arki, trying to debunk that myth and standing for a united Shimla, and that's why the legacy battle becomes a very key issue. I remember during the demise of Veerbhadra Singh, we saw all the big leaders of the Congress, of the BJP, cutting across party lines, coming to pay their condolences. Rahul Gandhi was here, JP Nadda was here. So the Congress and perhaps the BJP also realizes, and with the elections, by-elections that happened and a thumping victory for the Congress, it is not going to be an easy task for the BJP to brush that away, and that's why Prime Minister Narendra Modi's pitch has become so critical for the Congress party. And we'll try and take a reaction from Vikramaditya about what he really thinks about this entire issue. But importantly, Himachal has set a precedent. There's been a precedent as far as being a swing state is concerned, and whether that tradition will live on is the big question. Today is an important day. It's a D-Day, a legacy battle for you, reclaiming the legacy of your father. How nervous are you? Is it like a real examination?
In fact, on the contrary, I'm not nervous at all. I'm very confident, because the kind of love and affection that people poured on us during the campaign, and the enthusiasm, the positivity which the people showed, and the resentment that was there against the government will today be translated into votes, because the people of the state have decided wholeheartedly, all segments of the society, whether they are the employees, agriculturalists, horticulturalists, youth, unemployed youth, people affected by the GST, all of them have unanimously decided to vote this government out of power. So we will work collectively.